Yeah, what up, YouTube? Rest in peace. Rest in peace, low tax. I saw that on the last stream. It sucks, man. Yeah. I got another bread joke. I got two fresh jokes for you. Kind of lighten the mood. What kind of bread shops at Louis Vuitton? I heard it was a baguette. What kind of bread likes to run gangs? I heard it was a crouton. Yo, Southside Salads. I mean, the bread crew repping it with the croutons, man. Yeah. Speaking of crazy shites, the whole Rittenhouse case. I side with Rittenhouse. Now, what they're doing to this poor kid is fucked. It's beyond fucked. They hired a 17-year-old to be a fireman, and he had to go into a crowd on his goddamn skateboard. It's just, wow, dude. And fuck the crooks who he had to defend himself against. They're a bunch of sickos and people with records. Don't let the media brainwash you, man. Because I have one more drink, and I'll be good for the evening. Responsibility really to cut down. Big ups to the fans who sent this good stuff right here. Appreciate all the awesome snacks. And of course, the yes, imported Canadian whiskey has been aged for 12 long years. I ran out of orange juice, so we're going to mix it with some of this here cranberry juice from Ocean Spray. Not a sponsor. Holy shite. Yeah. This is some strong smelling shit, man. I'll splash on that. Yeah, that's more than enough. That's plenty. Just a little, like that much in there. You don't need a whole lot. This stuff is, I reckon, strong. Yeah. That just smells rough. Hey. Imported Canadian OFC, Canadian whiskey. Hend. I've never heard of this brand before, but we'll give them a jangle, see how they do. I want some cranberry juice. Whiskey and cranberry. YouTube. I thought that was gonna burn. I thought that was gonna burn like a bitch. But holy crap, that drink combo is fucking smooth. Ooh, Josh, you like that combination? That 12-year-old whiskey and that cranberry juice. That's good. You're back on the stream and you're just tuning in. I'm gonna repeat the last two jokes I told. What kind of bread shops at Louis Vuitton? I heard it was a baguette. Get it? Because Louis Vuitton sells bags. There's bread called a baguette. Baguette. Louis Vuitton. What kind of a bread likes to run in gangs? I heard it was a crouton. Southside Salad Gang, man. I tell you what, man. No, but I was watching the Terrence Pop video on the Rittenhouse case. First thing I thought was, I wonder if he knows that female classmate of mine that I went to. I knew a chick in high school with the last name Rittenhouse. So the first thing I thought was, I wonder if they're related. The second thing was, I got the facts and I was just like, wow, they were fucking with him hard. You know, I was watching Eliza Schaefer with Sidney Watson, and the point they made about the Rittenhouse case is, you know, those people that were rioting were telling the police to stand down and shit like that. At that point, I would have stood alongside with the police and I would have helped protect my community, because that is some fucking horse shit. Rioting doesn't really solve anything. It just creates destruction for the sake of you're pissed. Like, fuck off. Oh, dude. That is a perfect amount of whiskey, a little bit of cranberry juice. Oh, that's delicious. That is sinful. You could call it Cobra's Blood. That could be the name of the drink combo. Aged 12 years old whiskey and some cranberry juice. Oh, that's good. Oh, Chihuahua. Yeah, that cranberry juice, it mellows the burn just enough. That drink combo is actually surprisingly smooth, dude. That's tasty. Drinking on some of this here Canadian whiskey. Shout out to all my Canadian fans. And yeah, some Ocean Spray cranberry juice. This is a really good drink combo, man. I didn't pour that much into my cup. Just like the bottom of it, like that much was filled. You know what I'm saying? Just enough for a little splash. That drink combo is exquisite, though. I like that, man. That's fucking good. No, I farted. It smells like shite. It smells like Asperger's. No, but I hope that Rittenhouse dude gets off scot-free, because, you know, like if your life is in danger and someone's pointing a fucking gun at your head and you have a gun back, you think you ain't gonna fucking, you know what I'm saying, defend yourself? Like, and that's primarily why I have my double barrels for home defense, and because I like to go shooting out on the shooting range, blink at shit. You've seen the videos with me in a airplane, yeah. And you know, like, oh, it fucking kills me about the way our society works. because the George Floyd peaceful protest here in downtown Casper, Wyoming, everyone and their mother had their guns on them, and nobody got shot, and nobody made a fucking deal about it. But Cobra, on the other hand, no, but no, you know what I'm saying? Like, if it's a peaceful protest, it doesn't mean you bring your fucking pieces. Like, is that the point? No, I support the Second Amendment rights, and I'm not, if I've been doing this, I'm definitely not, There's just simply no need to bring my gun out on camera, period, unless I'm on the shooting range. That's just the way I see it. I don't think people would have a fit about it, but they did. That's why I made that video, because I don't want people to be like, oh my god, fucking King Cobra JFS, Hooey shite. You know what? The sourness of the cranberry juice. That just, oh my god, that is a symphony of deliciousness. That complements that 12-year-old whiskey. There's like a little bit of sweetness with the cranberry juice, but it's mostly, you know what I'm saying, classy. I laid down some more loops on the song I'm working on. I might do a part 2 to the Misery song. I wish people would stop killing themselves. I wish people would stop shooting each other, shooting themselves. I'm tired of it, man. Dude, like 95% of the hatred and fear for guns comes from people being stupid. And as soon as, like, I took the shells out and put it back on safe and put it up, it was just, not an appropriate time to bring that out, I guess. And that's why, Of course, if I had my dream house, YouTube, your boy Cobra would have his own shooting range. A couple acres behind my clock-towered mansion, you'd just be like, Cobra, did you get your own private shooting range, you lucky bastard? Not style that's similar to Hickok 45's shooting range. So that's what kills me about it. People are the ones that invented guns, yet guns are the problem. That really makes you think, doesn't it? Like, Jesus Christ. Speaking of which, this Gothic bad boy mug, this thing is fucking sick. They wrote Gothic King Cobra in like a Cradle of Filth like font, and then there's a still shot of me holding my shoddy right there in that picture of this Troll Slayer underneath it. These mugs are fucking sick. Whoever makes these, whoever made this and sent it to me, still got it. And that's the thing that they do is my fans, they do cool shit like this, They make custom mugs and they're just like, hey. Oh yeah. It doesn't really burn at you when it hits the back of your throat, but when it hits your stomach, you just like. This package had a bunch of delicious goodies in it. They also give me like some liners, so appreciate that. Hey Cobra, I just came across your YouTube channel recently, and I can't stop watching your videos. I love how you keep it 100% real and honest all the time. I know the trolls and haters get to you sometimes, but fuck them, man. They don't even matter. I wanted to send you a care package of some random stuff I put together. I am including some of my favorite snacks that we have over here on the east coast of Canada. The brand is called Tasty Cake, spelled with a K. I don't think they sell it out in the Midwest, but not that I'm aware of. Similar stuff, yes. But I could be wrong. Anyways, I threw in the box for you in case you have never tried them. Hell yeah. I also sent you some whiskey, so have a drink combo on me. Hope you enjoy. Keep up the great content and keep rocking your thing, man. Stay safe, stay well, and rock on, brother. Best regards, Dante from New York City. P.S. Congrats on hitting 25K subs. That's awesome, man. Well, thanks, Dante. Most definitely appreciated. I got your care package, brother, and I'm definitely enjoying. Yeah, rest in peace, Low Tax. That's really sad. He was dating one of my of age fangirls. He was also of age and freaking tragically died. It's just that's sad when people in my community pass like that. Like it's cool that even if the fangirls can't date me because they don't live close enough, kind of thing, they can at least find someone. You know what I'm saying? Who's just like you know what I'm saying. Oh yeah, and fuck Cyrax. Sick fuck. Oh, that's good. That is so flipping good. And what the trolls don't realize is that I got a lot of fans all over town. And that actually has been very beneficial to not only me, but for their overall Cobra community, you see. Alright, so yes, let's watch this. I'm at Terrence Pop. Oh, knocked my pooter over. Hold on a second. Ugh, extra frothy. Yes. You be patient with you, man. The fucking computer's being slow. What's the price you pay for watching hot of age chicks masturbate on Chatterbait? You want some milk to go with those cookies? Chatterbait is a fucking godsend. Hail Lucifer. It's like if I'm depressed because I haven't had an of age girlfriend in 4 years, I can turn on Chatterbait. They're like, oh, she's cute. Click. Log in. Click. Oh my god, she's fucking hot. Holy shit, she's already naked. Yes. No, like in the last 4 years, I'm a different person. You know what I'm saying? I've learned to be more patient with my dry spell because ugh, Just how it is. The public education system is broken. Grunt speak shorts. Okay, I'll give it a jangle.
It's hard to believe that Mint Mobile can be good at just $15 a month. So, as Mint's new owner, I brought in one of our first and oldest customers, Wasim McNavy. Welcome to Mint, Ryan. So you've had Mint for years. Any issues?
No, the service has been great.
And under my own.
Let's just jump right into our next little segment of tonight because Pop needs a reason to refill his shot glass. Here we go. Lump of vomit.
I'm scared.
I like that. Favorite graphic. But these are some of my least favorite stories. If you haven't heard about these, consider yourself lucky. Florida school board member takes elementary school students on a field trip to a gay bar. Where did this happen?
Okay, I support gay rights 1,000%, man. As long as you ain't creeping on kids, do your thing, man. That's keeping it 100% real. I don't care if it's a gay bar or not. You don't take kids to a bar. The school shouldn't have that right. And like I said when I covered this before, it's just like, okay, if the bar is offering like a trick or treat kind of thing, where they give out candy while the parents have a drink, and then kids get a free soda pop while their parents have something a little stiffer. Oh yes. Oh yeah. Then that's their choice. If it was my kid, even though I love alcohol, I love drinking it. It's fun. Great way to pass the time. I'm not trying to glamorize it, but 1 second, I pull up Archer. Dude, that cranberry juice and that 12-year-old whiskey. It's good. I'm all for supporting gay rights and teaching kids to be tolerant of gays. However, I think taking them to a bar as a school official is a bit too far, especially when you tell kids later on in high school not to drink and do drugs. It seems kind of counterintuitive. But I mean, to be fair, society kind of messes that up anyways. Like little Jimmy is in health education. He's only 16 years old. And the gym teacher said, now kids, you shouldn't drink beer. It's bad for you. But little Jimmy's full of hormones and puberty. And all of a sudden, little Jimmy sees a chick in a bikini on TV at his parents' house holding up 2 beers. And the chick on the TV says, hey, stud, you want some suds? Grab an ice cold. Ah, yeah. All of a sudden, now he's thirsty. He wants to try beer. He's got a boner. That's called targeted advertising, and it works. You know what? Speaking of advertisement, have you seen the culprit underwear commercial where the chick is just ripping the dude's clothes off? And no one ever stops and thinks about how that were gender reversed. Like if Victoria's Secret came out. Excuse me. No, I saw those commercials on YouTube, and I'm like, is she trying to be funny? Like, oh, wait, Victoria's Secret. Victoria's Secret comes out with a underwear commercial with some buff dude, just rips off her clothes. He's super good looking, and he rips off her clothes. Like, I want to see your underwear. That shit would not fly, dude. People would fucking lose their shit, man. They'd be like, that's a bit rapey, don't you think? But the only reason they got away with that in the culprit underwear commercial is because, well, that negative stereotype that all men want is, you know what. Honestly, after 4 years of not having you-know-what, I miss cuddling with an of-age woman more than I miss the sex. It's the truth. Cobra likes being the big spoon. Yeah. After 4 years of waiting patiently, just rocking my tactical soap and bettering myself as a person, learning to control my temper, which it hasn't been easy, you know. There's been several fucking examples of me on YouTube losing my shit, so to speak, and you know, I don't like the way it looks. You know, that night I flipped out on my freaking high eye hat right here. I took a serious look at myself and I said I did not like the person I was in that video. Now, if I'm gonna drink and hang out and chill, let's sneeze. Ah, fuck! I hate when you get sneezes stuck in your nose. Ah, that is the worst. Ah. No, it was just a wake up call. Like, Jesus, dude, your fucking temper is a little much, don't you think? Kind of a bit. No, I support gay rights, and I'm all for teaching kids to be more tolerant of LGBTQ issues and such. But take them. I don't care if it's a gay bar or not. You should not be taking your kids to a bar. Kids do not belong in bars in general. Period. People are getting drunk and cussing, and you know. Then you got the one couple who just goes there to drink and make out in front of everybody, like, look what we have and you don't. Those couples are the worst. Yeah. Imported Canadian OFC, Canadian whiskey. Oh, I assume the fan was from Canada because of the whiskey. I didn't. Okay. But, yeah, that's a 12-year-old whiskey with a little bit of that cranberry juice that is delicious.
Happened, Broward County, Florida. Sound familiar?
Happening in that county.
If something nasty, disgusting, and degenerate is happening in Florida, chances are it's happening in Broward County.
Why isn't DeSantis descending on these people and wrecking their lives?
I sincerely.
Yeah, I just. Excuse me. Oh, fuck. Okay, there we go. Oh, here we go. Facts versus leftoids. Go on, speaking live. Oh, shit.
Red when my daughter would take off her shirt in the car because of the dead rat smell, but after the second.
20 seconds and counting. The trolls don't really get to me as much as they used to because they're pathetic and the world is bigger problems and dumber idiots. Ain't that the truth?
Good evening, ladies and germs. Welcome to Who's Online Is It Anyway, where the mandates are made up and the appeals courts don't matter. I'm Toxic Male, and sitting across from me with a shit-eating grin on his face because he just ate shit, Terrence Pop.
What's up, you sissy sucker glory hole attendants?
Oh my.
Welcome.
That is a visceral mental image, and we're only like 10 seconds in.
I'm gonna get banned.
Go from eating shit to sissy-sucking glory hole attendants.
I always got to insult them when they come in, man. That's how it works.
Oh, he's going for the cold brew early.
Listen, the stupidity is coming faster and faster. They can't make enough alcohol to keep up with it.
Thank you, Terrence Pop. That is so goddamn true. It fucking hurts. I'm all for supporting trans rights, but when you start identifying as a cell phone emoji, when you start identifying yourself as a cell phone emoji, I'm just like, have people gone batshit insane? What kind of bread shops at Louis Vuitton? I heard it was baguette. Yeah, I thought of that one earlier. Sitting here drinking, working on my music, thinking to myself, what other funny joke could I tell YouTube? What kind of bread rolls around in gangs? I heard it was a crouton. See what I did there? More bread jokes. The Cobra thinks he's so goddamn funny with the whole pumpernickel joke. What kind of bread likes to have sex? I heard it was the pumpernickel. You know, pumper full of cum and leave it with a nickel. Okay. See, this coffee mug right here is the reason why I don't let the trolls get to me. It's things like the whiskey. You know, I got fans who send me booze, cigarettes, snacks, money on my PayPal. You don't have to do any of that. That extra stuff you guys do for me is greatly appreciated. Just tuning in and being like, oh, what's Cobra up to? Having a drink and bitching about problems. That sounds about right. I did not predict that this drink combo would be that delicious. That is just, holy shit, that's good. 12-year-old whiskey with a little bit of cranberry juice. Oh, yes.
It's like trying to dodge tracer rounds when you forget that there's 6 bullets in between each tracer.
Yeah, I could touch that. No.
Good idea, Fairy. Oh, I forgot my magic wand. I'm sorry.
What's the worst that could happen? What's the worst that could happen?
Well, in current year with current administration, duly elected, of course, quite a lot.
Yeah, chaos in the streets. All kinds of bad shit.
Well, that's just a continuation of last year. You know, stunning a brave, fiery.
Yeah, the thing is, though, last year you had the left and their choice groups going crazy.
Oh, fucking right. People were losing their shit. They were just like, oh, if Trump gets reelected, we're going to riot. They threw the biggest fucking bitch fit. Between that and then Trump's fans all screaming, voter fraud, let's go Brandon, stupid shit like that. Like, you just like, fucking politics. That's why I'm an independent. It's because you just watch the shit show unfold from both sides and just laugh at these fucking clowns because none of them have a fucking clue on how it really works. They're all being pinned against each other by the system that made them. Like that one rapper said, control us through the politics, through the religion, and through the apps. I think that systematically brainwash us with politics, propaganda, and religion, and apps on our fucking phone. You know what I'm saying? Next thing you know, we got a totalitarian dictatorship, and there ain't a goddamn thing you can do about it except bend over and take it. And by the time you realize that shit's happened, it's too fucking late. They go, now we're starting to wake up to the idea, huh? Yeah, like, no, stop. But at the same time, it's like, look, if you don't like Joe Biden, that's your choice. But, you know, slut shaming Kamala Harris just And as somebody who's got mad respect for women, even if they think I'm creepy and don't respect me back, I'm just like, that ain't right, man. That ain't right. Even when women have more rights today in the Western world than they've ever had before, it can still be challenging for some women, you know. All the stigma of she ain't gonna be good enough because she's this and that, and it's just like, what? I literally saw some dude on YouTube bitching because we have female refs in the NFL now, and I'm like, who the fuck cares? I think it's awesome that the NFL is employing more females to their sports. Like, I don't mind watching football so much. Like, I watch for the cheerleaders. Go Falcons. There's just this thing about guys who like to watch guys beat the shit out of each other for some odd reason. That's just, you know, it's a guy thing. The women and men are very similar in a lot of ways. The only thing that separates women and men is gender and behavioral patterns. But when you break all that aside, YouTube, when you break all of that aside, women and men are very similar in a lot of ways. If we focus on the similarities and not the differences, all of a sudden women and men begin to understand each other. That is my red pill for you, cool cobras. Now, being single and sexless for 4 years and listening to women bitch and complain the last 4 years, whether I know them or not, it's just, you know, you gain a better understanding of how social interactions work. Dude, I've seen people that were in some like really crap relationships, and I'm just like over here like, boy, am I glad am I single. Holy fuck. Now, the only time I would get more guns for my collection is if I built my dream house. Right now, honestly, YouTube one's enough. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of want a Mossberg Shockwave 12 gauge. I want one of the new Colt King Cobras, restained all black with the fiber optic green sight. I wouldn't mind having a freaking Tommy gun with a big old drum clip, or an AK-47, or what have you, like, or a 1911, or an M1 brand, ching, like World War II trench shotgun. That'd be pretty sick too, man. But I just, you know, I like guns. I like shooting them. I support Second Amendment rights. But I don't get to go shooting very often, so they just sit around doing nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just yeah, you know. That's why I'm like, one's enough for now. I build my goddamn dream house. Oh yeah, your boy Cobra's gonna get a little arsenal going. Strictly, of course, for the shooting videos on YouTube, right? Yeah. Because if I built my dream house, you'd have the clock tower videos, then you'd have the shooting videos. Not to mention my cooking videos would be like fucking what? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's just a matter of I don't have the food or I don't have the idea. You know what I'm saying? Those are the only two things that like prevent me from doing said cooking video, but my next cooking video is going to be a mac and cheese video with that cotton candy flavoring. It was sent to me a couple care packages back. I said I was going to do it. I get done eating that Papa John's pizza that I ordered last night. Well, I might do it. No, I got from Papa John's, I got a stuffed crust pizza with extra bacon, jalapenos, anchovies, and onions. If I remember correctly. It was on stuffed crust. Bacon, anchovy, jalapenos, onions, extra bacon, stuffed crust. A couple cups of garlic butter on top. Papa John's, that was dank, dude. I was in the middle of Courtney's stream last night, so I didn't get the call. But I got off of Courtney's stream and I called them back. And they gave it to me free of charge, which they didn't have to. I had the money to pay for it. And so that was nice of them. I appreciate that. But,
And now you have the ice cream social took place, and now they're running the show, and we're seeing what they're doing.
It's not good.
I mean, we have gas prices $7 a gallon. Starting.
Bernie Sanders warned us about this. The look on Bernie Sanders' face when he said, if you elect Joe Biden, I'm trying to do a good Bernie Sanders voice. Existential crisis on our hands. If you elect this schmuck, yeah. I personally don't have any problems with Joe Biden. I could care less. It's politics. People get way too worked up about it. I mean, the only thing is him sniffing children's hair. That's the only issue I have. It's a little bit weird. Even if Joe Biden says he's not a sick fuck, I'm kind of like, yeah, but, bruh, you smell like young people. Oh, here, let me reach into my pocket. I got a butterscotch for you. It's from the Let's Go Brandon Candy Company. Yeah, you want a butterscotch? It's still in the wrapper. No, I'm just kidding. At the same time, it's just like I hear a lot of people saying "fuck Joe Biden," but I'm just like, okay, if you think you can do better, by all means, you step up to the fucking plate. Let's see if you can deal with the entire fucking country hating your ass. No, being the president's a tough job. I don't give a fuck who you are. You get all these fucking just whack jobs. And it's just like, and now everyone fucking hates Joe Biden, and I'm just like, you're the fucking dumb idiots that voted for him. So don't fucking come complaining to me because you hate the person you voted for. In the elections, that was the only thing that stopped me from voting for Joe Biden was the whole child hair sniffing thing. That just gave me weird vibes. I'm like, well, I can't vote for Bernie Sanders, goddammit. Shit. Okay, fucking I'll vote for Trump, and then that's what I ended up doing. mention the word Trump in front of a bunch of people who hate him, and God, watch the fucking fireworks. They'll sit there and go off about it for like 10 whole goddamn fucking minutes. Or 20 minutes about what a piece of shit he is. Just blah, 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 talking all this shit. All this shit. But still, when someone talks shit on Joe Biden, that's fake news. And I'm like, how do you know? It's because we're not allowed to ask questions, YouTube. Now, being the president is a stressful and tough job. I cannot begin to fucking imagine what that's like. Like, people are so quick to criticize Joe Biden, and I'm over here like, well, if you think you can do a better job, step up to the plate in 4 years, man. In 4 years' time, when Joe Biden's term runs out, what's going to be the thing that gets everyone in this country to be like, I want to vote for that guy as president? And give us a politician we can have a beer with. A politician who ain't afraid to be honest, tell it like it is. A politician who has integrity, dignity, decency, and pride. A politician who's not afraid to be serious, but also not, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what people want. And you know what really fucking pisses me off? How come the rich aren't allowed to pay taxes? Well, the poor can't pay taxes because they're too poor to do it. The rich won't do it because they got to protect their money. Oh, the precious money. Oh, I do declare. So who gets fucking stuck with paying most of the taxes? The middle class. The hardworking, blue-collared backbone of this country. I pay taxes every year. The IRS is very much aware of Cobra Craft handmade wands. It doesn't affect anything. And I pay my fair share of taxes on Cobra Craft handmade wands. Every year when I file taxes. So I gotta pay like taxes on my self-employed business that I made. But rich corporate fat cat motherfuckers who have like 5 different houses in 4 different countries or 5 different countries don't gotta pay shit. It's because all their money's going towards their luxurious life. Bullshit. If we taxed the rich and made them pay the same amount of taxes as middle class, it wouldn't hurt them any way, slightest shape or form, but it would even things out. And you know what I'm saying? Now, I'm watching these goddamn videos of all these homeless people in Los Angeles, and it breaks my fucking heart. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I win the lottery, I would start a foundation called Cobra Cares. And it would put a stop towards poverty, hunger, and all this fucked up shit going up in our country right now, dude. And then once it got big enough, I'd make it globally so that we could expand it all over the world and just make the world a better place. You know, like that's the thing of it. Like, I don't have all the money in the world, and you know what I'm saying? It just like if every celebrity paid a minimum, like every like super rich as fuck celebrity paid like $500,000 to $1 million out of their salary. we could literally end homelessness in Los Angeles. It's pretty fucking sad when you got like one of the wealthiest and richest, well-to-do cities in the country just squandered by poverty because of rising costs and gas and electric and renting. Like now I see why like some celebrities are moving to Wyoming because property out here is super cheap, dude. Like I don't know, I'm getting off topic. As November is Thanksgiving, I want to start off by saying I'm very grateful for this apartment, for all my family, my fans, and my friends, and what little success I've had in life. You know, and that's just it. Whenever I watch videos like that on YouTube, it just not only does it break my heart, but it puts shit into perspective. Like you want to sit here and bitch because you haven't had pussy in 4 years. Fuck you, Cobra. That's how I feel about it. Big thanks to the fan who graciously donated this to my P.O Box. A little bit more. Boop. There we go. A splash of the whiskey will do it. Yes, it will. I'm sorry, but it's the goddamn truth between, just the way our society works anymore, the increasing poverty, and no one seems to give a fuck. They're all worried about their own asses. Fucking kills me, dude.
The West Coast, they're starting to creep up on the East Coast.
Yeah.
And the amount of stupidity, YouTube.
And he shut down more pipelines. It's
They're considering
fucking
it.
ugly.
Yeah. I get why Joe Biden is shutting down pipelines. He's trying to cut down on global warming, which is a result of climate change being sped up by all the emissions and the pollution in our air from smog and shit. But that takes jobs out of hardworking Americans, the blue collar types who go to the oil fields, who go to the coal mines. Stuff like that. Like, this whole fucking pandemic has fucked a lot of shit up for people. And I am also, on that note, extremely grateful that the pandemic has not affected my business. I'm still employed and was throughout the entire pandemic. I just didn't sell as many wands because, well, people's money is pretty tight, And it's just like, I feel like, I don't know, I feel bad. but at the same time grateful and humble that I have that. Trying to make money out there like some kind of goddamn vulture. Quote from Tombstone. Yeah. But no, I that's another thing too, is like my fans supporting me on my business, dude. That lady's gonna crank out some very sweet ones. And I got a shop vacuum for vacuuming up the sawdust mess that I make with each wand. So that'll help keep the mess down. We're not going to see it. And that's just it. Like, the rich should pay their fair share amount of taxes. I'm not saying they have to pay more because they're rich. But if you made the rich pay the same amount of money in taxes as the middle class, they're still going to be rich. And then all that money just, it trickles down and does good things for people. No, I agree with Bernie Sanders 1,000%. All this cranberry juice and fucking whiskey, yes. The working class and the middle class get socially fucked because the poor are too poor to pay taxes, and the rich refuse to pay them because we don't want to squander our money on you people. That's just their attitude towards it. $7 a gallon for gas. Jesus fucking Christ. YouTube. Like all these short videos Cobra's been doing where he tells like one stupid joke. It's not cutting it, is it? No, you want your Cobra fix, don't you? Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You want your King Cobra JFS fix. Yes. Yes, you do. Yes, yes. Yes, you do. You thirst for Cobra's videos. Well, I got you. Even if nobody supported me, I still make videos. Let's just be real about it. Fuck suicide, fuck mass shootings, fuck rape, fuck abuse, fuck sexism, fuck racism, and power to the people. Ooh, I poured that one a little bit stiffer than the other one. Yes.
Yeah, let's puke it on a pile of shit.
Oh my God! Like I've been saying, you can't feed your family. You can't heat your house. You have no job or whatever. Listen, man, that is
the reality for a lot of people, which is another reason why I'm glad I haven't had sex in the last 4 years. Could you imagine being a family and you lost your job because of the pandemic? You can't feed your family because you have no job. Dude, my heart just sincerely goes out to all the people, man, who have Been struggling in this pandemic. I myself consider myself very blessed by Lucifer. Thank you for my successes and my endeavors. And it's just like, dude, I want to make the world a better place, whether it's through money or just making a video being like, so this is how I'm feeling. Just having a drink, this is how I'm feeling. And then a couple of people, they watch that video and they vibe off of it. Like, yeah, dude, Cobra tells it like it is. So then they share it with a couple of other people, and that's just how it goes. Ugh. Sipping on like this delicious 12-year-old whiskey. Yes. And it's a cranberry. Yeah. Yes.
That is how you prime the pump for like a lot of bad shit. And I'm just using historical examples here.
Yeah. It's a horrible recipe for blueberry pie, but it's a terrific recipe for a civil war.
And that's kind of the thing of it, man. It's like you shut down pipelines because it's bad for the environment, but you also screw a lot of people out of jobs. So if there was a way to take the molecular structure of crude oil and replicate it and clone it so that cloned oil could make the same gasoline that powers our cars today. Now that would be something, wouldn't it, YouTube? Taking the oil we already have, and cloning it, using molecular generator technology to there would be no more gas shortage. You would be sitting there going, we have gas for everything now. Then there'd be no need to fight wars over it. You just clone it and make like a shit ton and share it with the world. And then you switch all the factories to like clean burning resources. So the only thing that burns on gasoline is cars and motorized vehicles and gardening tools and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? The emissions would cut down and gas would be a lot cheaper. And we're already struggling in a goddamn pandemic, so you take away jobs from more people when they're already struggling to keep work because of the pandemic, because you want to go greener for the environment. Well, good for the environment. I'm all for protecting the environment, man. I'm a bit of a goth hippie myself, you know. I'm all for protecting the animals and the environment, but at some point you gotta think about your fellow human being. You know, that's just it. Compassion. Think about your fellow human being for a second. When I was younger, if I didn't like you, I bullied the fuck out of you. But now that I'm older and more mature, if I don't like you, I just don't associate with you. I got a very, 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 very small circle of friends that I hang out with. And anyone who just decides to drop out of my life, who doesn't make much effort, then I'm not going to make much effort. You know what I'm saying? People who make an effort to stay in my life, I'll make an effort to hang out with. That's just how it is. Oh my goodness, YouTube. If you could taste this right now, this drink combo, this drink combo is good. Now I'm getting fucking carried away. I'm just rambling about nothing. Well, it's not nothing. It's serious topics, and just me pouring my heart out on camera. Hey, you know what? Cobra's an asshole, but he's got a heart of gold. Now I'm watching videos of like, that's what kills me about it. I see this contest for, hey, would you like to live in Los Angeles? You could win this house. I'm just like, no. No offense to Los Angeles, but y'all is living in California is fucking expensive, dude. My family used to live in South Lake Tahoe, California, back when I was in 4th grade. And my dad worked at a casino as a security guard, which is pretty cool. My dad took me to work one day and I saw a Lamborghini SV sports car, yellow with the big black SV just rotating. You could win it. And I was just like, oh. As a kid, I grew up playing Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 3 on the PlayStation 1. And like you'd race the Lamborghini SV on the PlayStation 1, like, yeah. But then when you're a kid, you see an actual Lamborghini SV in real life. You're just like, whoa. Even if the trolls theoretically have made it impossible for me to get an actual job here in town, that's all right, because I make enough money to get by just doing YouTube and selling my wands and selling tactical soap. Yes. It's pretty sad when my YouTube trolls, they find out where I work and then, well, let's harass Cobra until he gets fired from his job, just so we can go on camera and be like, hey guys, got fired from another job today. And ha ha ha, it's just like, how sad is your life? That's why the trolls don't get to me at the end of the day. It's just like, how sad is your life, dude? Cobra rules the trolls' lives. Otherwise, it wouldn't try so hard to fuck with me. Because some part of them is just like, I'm jealous of his success. He's not afraid to tell it like it is and be himself. I hate this fucking asshole. Oh, shit. Dude, if my celebrity status said I was worth like 200 million on a net worth basis, I would have no problems donating $1 million to end poverty and homelessness and shit. Like YouTube, I'm not trying to be a buzzkill, but it breaks my heart, dude. I don't got the kind of money it would take. And some of these people just refuse help. That's the thing of it too. Like some of these people are just so used to living in that circumstance that they refuse help because they want to be free. And, you know what I'm saying? So it's like for the people who they refuse to help because they want to be free, damn it, they're so used to that lifestyle is just like if you let drugs and alcohol control your life so much that you end up freaking homeless, on the streets. Then you made some piss poor decisions while you was high and drunk, and the kind of decisions you shouldn't have been making, which just gives alcohol a bad name in general. Because like, I get down on a couple of cocktails. The worst I'm going to do is go on YouTube and be a smart ass for like however long I stream, and then I turn off the stream, grab something to eat, and pass out. Like, dude, you watch one of them videos on YouTube that just puts your shit into perspective, and you're just like, it makes you appreciate everything you have in your life. That's some real shit, YouTube. Yeah.
Unfortunately, nobody's listening.
Well, that's not completely true. We do have some people listening tonight. We got 365 currently tuning in over on YouTube, 44 over on Twitch, 63 on DLive, 47 on Odyssey, and 26 on MGTOW.tv. Thank you all so much for tuning in.
All right, I appreciate it, guys.
We
Get those numbers up.
Everything. Get the numbers up.
Pump those.
Now, I bet the trolls are extremely pissed off that I turned off chat for this video. Wow.
Numbers up. Those are rookie numbers, man.
Yeah, you got to give those numbers some boner pills.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping we'd be up to like 1,300, but you know, what are you gonna do?
Hey, the night is young. The night is very young. Unlike our duly elected commander-in-chief. So we all know about this, but we got to talk about it.
Here we go.
Court temporarily.
Breaking news. Put my trusty magic wand in my pocket, just like that. Okay, breaking. Appeals court temporarily halts Joe Biden's vaccine mandate for businesses. Yeah, there is like this argument right here. For fuck's sake. Yes, vaccines can prevent COVID. Do I need to get vaccinated? Yes, I will do it if it's like mandatory for like international travel, but outside of that, I don't plan on it. Yes, I'm taking a great risk by not vaccinating myself. But quite frankly, I'm just like, it's a personal choice. It's American freedom. You know, I guess it's the same argument as people saying you shouldn't eat McDonald's because it's bad for your health. I'm just over here like, but contracting diabetes versus contracting COVID-19, I think there's a pretty big difference. YouTube. No, I eat plenty of spicy foods, and it keeps my sinuses clear. You know, antioxidants, vitamin C, and spicy foods. Those are going to be your best friends for cold and flu season, which is coming around the corner because we're approaching winter. In wintertime, weather gets cold, people start getting sick. And now more than ever, dude, if you get a cold, you gotta just stay socially distant. People are just like, hey man, you want to come hang out? I'm like, no, man. You know, you sound sicker than a dog. Which I hate that expression because dogs are awesome. Really. I would get a therapy dog for my Asperger's if I could afford it, but I cannot afford it. Therefore, I barely have enough money to take care of myself and my own personal finances. Like, even after I pay rent, I gotta make an extra $200 just to stay afloat. That's enough to pay electric, get some groceries, do some laundry, and the cycle continues. But forcing people to get the vaccine, I'm I'm touched, like, no, not touched, that's not the word, but I'm torn, excuse me. I'm torn on the issue, excuse me. Because, yeah, it's a choice of personal freedom, but at the same time, it's for the safety of us all. Like, if the vaccines actually prevent COVID-19 and it prevents people from spreading it, then yes, you should absolutely get it 100%. But if it's all just fucking propagandic BS, then I don't know, man. I watched the new episode of Family Guy where Stewie got cooties, and I was laughing my ass off because the speech Brian made about the United States government and the COVID-19 was so on point. I was just like, damn, Family Guy. Freaking on point, Lois. Hey, Lois. Freaking straight. They're not as good as the real life Peter Griffin, but pretty damn close. Pretty damn freaking close. Freaking straight. So, like, people who still have jobs can now lose their jobs because they refuse to get the poke and the jab. Like, okay, if it actually does work and does what it's supposed to, then it's for everyone's safety and your safety. So, to some degree, I agree with it on that perspective. But forcing people to do it when they don't want to do it, because maybe it's against their religion, that's the thing people don't take into consideration. But if the vaccine actually works, then it's more important than your stupid fucking religion. That's just all I gotta say on that. You're still gonna burst into flames because your deific force was like, oh, you got vaccinated, you son of a bitch. You're going to burn in hell now. What kind of bread shops at Louis Vuitton? A baguette. Yes. I'm going to keep telling that joke throughout the fucking stream because that's just good shit. Pumpernickel. Yeah, pump her for a full of cum and give her a nickel. Excuse me. So yes, I'm basically playing Russian roulette by not getting vaccinated. Like, unless it's required for international travel, then I don't see the need for it. And if I get sick with COVID, then it is what it is. Like, I should be worried about it, but I'm not. If that makes any sense. Like, I don't know, man. My immune system's pretty fucking strong. I've been around people who have been exposed to it, and I never caught it. It just bounced right off of me, dude. And I watched people are gonna steal this live stream and then have like chat open just so people can spam the N word. Like, is spamming the N word is that important to you? Like, Jesus Christ. Mm. No, you know what's crazy, man, is the slight impact I've made on the world just by doing YouTube videos. It's very interesting.
They halts Biden's poke mandate for businesses. I mean, it's almost like it's unconstitutional.
You think? You think, really? Well, first of all, where does it stop?
Apparently, the Fifth Circuit, which is amazing because they used to be as left-leaning as it gets.
The Nazi Party in the 33, 38, somewhere in there.
Side note, I saw a good mythical morning with the Cobra ice sculpture. That just made me spurg out. I was like, ah. Rhett and Link had to do it. They did this episode on melting ice sculptures, like melting in reverse, and they had to guess what it was before. And then it's just like, they had my favorite snake carved out of ice. People have like, Cobra, would you have a pet cobra if you lived in your dream house? Dude, I would love to, like, but it's the thought of it has to be devenomed and raised on pinks. All the cruelty that snake has to go through just to be legal for Wyoming, it's just kind of like, I mean, yeah, it'd be cool because you pull it out on camera, you see it, a little monocled cobra just chilling out on my shoulder, like, motherfucker. And it's like, whoa. But the answer would be no, just because having to devenom a snake just to own it seems kind of pointless. For people's safety, obviously, but it's just, you know what I'm saying? That'd be like snakes wanting to keep us as pets. And it's like, well, Cobra, I want to take away your muscles so you can't defend yourself. And make it easier for you to handle, kind of thing. That's just how I feel about it. Oh, would I love to have a pet cobra? Absolutely, but it wouldn't be a pet so much as it would be like a member of my pack. You know what I'm saying? I'd start off like a monocled cobra, then work my way up to the legendary king cobra. But that's yeah.
put together like something similar, and it got to the point where they were just for the betterment of society. They're putting retards to death. You know, other people who are like, you know, crippled.
So I stand with Kyle Rittenhouse.
And then it just got worse and worse.
Oh, I mean, they're not doing that now, right? They're not trying to create different classes of citizens based on jab, right? I mean, that would just be ludicrous.
Yeah.
Especially
Trying to create a class system of citizens based on whether or not you've gotten the pandemic shot. That would be pretty fucking shitty, to be honest. I should get vaccinated, but I don't feel like it. Like, someone's just telling me to say, fuck it. Go visit my friends tomorrow after I get some more work done on my album and I take a shower. Yeah. Hello, Lee.
since they're the side constantly reminding everybody about World War II.
Yeah, they are.
Just saying.
Yeah, and Antifa was actually
Fucking Antifa.
put up to a vaccine.
That was hilarious.
Yeah, you got the anti-anarchists or whatever.
The anti-fascists,
Anti-fascists.
literally fighting against people
who don't want
want fascism.
Who don't want to be a victim of fascism. A bunch of fucking idiots.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, as if we needed proof that they were actually the fascists. I mean, we've known.
Yeah.
But now they're literally going out and fighting for fascism. Because what else do you call it? Medical apartheid, maybe? You can wash your clothes in it.
Yeah, maybe.
Fucking hell, YouTube. Shit, what time is it? No, it's only like 9:18. Shit. I'm not gonna be standing up on stream like later than like 10:30 at the latest, because I gotta get some sleep. And this is about the time of night where I start quieting down. I turn off my guitar. I turn off the loudness, and I'm just like, this is quiet time. It's getting later in the evening. Some of my neighbors might be trying to go to sleep, so I'm just quietly sitting here on stream, having a mixed drink and bitching about society's problems. Fucking Tifa.
Wonder if it leaves some minty fresh.
Minty fresh. Smells like Gwyneth Paltrow candles. Ugh.
What a bad decision that was, man.
Oh, speaking of bad decisions, holy shit. Stunning and brave, blue screen Biden.
Now, first of all,
I gotta do it. Hang on.
One gift changes everything. Aid finds work where he can. Change a life. Why do they gotta so? Oh my god, dude! You got these people who have cleft lips, where like chunks of their lips are missing, and their face is all deformed from it. Dude, this shit breaks my fucking heart. These people out there who are struggling with this. Why the fuck you gotta show me this crap? The thing you have to realize is that if you're a good person, if you had the money to donate to all the right charities, you would. But sometimes you just have to accept the fact that you can't donate to every charity out there as much as you want to. Like, you want to make the world an awesome and perfect place, and if donating millions of dollars to every charity would help. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wish I could, YouTube. I really do.
all right. Our government requires checks and balances.
Yes.
All right. What he's doing here is dictatorship.
Okay, yeah. Terrence Pop's what's known as a smart ass. Ladies and gentlemen, Terrence Pop and Blake are smart asses.
Yeah, I would call this impeachable. And it's not the first thing that he's done since he's taken office. That's impeachable.
He is totally stretching out the country's tonsils with his dictatorship.
White House tells businesses to proceed with poke mandate despite court-ordered pause. Yeah, we don't need the judicial branch, right?
Yeah, I mean, and like, what are you fucking doing? You're pissing off the judicial branch by doing shit like this. You think they're gonna, oh, now we're going to give you favorable decisions? No. See, what we're seeing here, we've already experienced the wobble for the past couple of years.
Like, I'll come right out and say it. I agree with Joe Biden's taste in guns. Sometimes all you need is a double-barrel shotgun. Yes. But outside of that, I'm just kind of like, the child here sniffing things a little weird. But outside of that, I'm just like, who fucking cares, dude? Some stuffy rich asshole running our country. Like, it doesn't matter what political party they're a part of. They're all the same, dude. No, it pisses me off. Prescription drugs, groceries, and health insurance is through the roof. On top of that, you're paying overpriced charges. The cost of living has gone up in all areas. And what are we supposed to do about it? It doesn't matter the political affiliates. What matters is the decisions. You start shutting down pipelines. It's like you're taking jobs out of people's back pockets, taking food out of Americans' mouths. All for the convenience of we're going to make the environment greener. You want to make the environment greener? Fucking legalize pot, man. It's the fucking truth. I don't give a fuck if you're Democrat, Republican. Politicians love money. They're worse than people of a certain religion. I'm not going to name that religion because, I'm not like that. Okay. No, I'm not going to make that joke. That was... No. But to load up a tobacco pipe, go outside, take a couple of puffs of tobacco, and come back in. Whew. That's the stuff. No fucking hell. There we go. Didn't mean to pour so much into the cup. No shit. Ooh-wee.
We're about to tilt.
Now you're seeing the whole thing start slowing down, and when the top falls over, it is fucking game on.
Excuse me. I mean, this is just... You can't make this stuff up.
No.
This is like 1984 come to life.
But everyone knew this was going to happen.
Oh. Republican attorneys general in at least 26 states have challenged the Polk mandate and testing requirements in 5 different appeals courts. Why did it take this long for one to come back and say, you know what? That kind of violates that whole 10th Amendment thing. I think maybe we should put the brakes on that one. Wow.
Yeah. And oh God.
I guess this is why Soros decided he would devote a lot of money to installing district attorneys and whatnot all around the country, because this is what you get. You don't get justice.
That dude needs to catch a terminal velocity illness.
Shit. I just...
That's fucking aggravating, man.
It really is, and you have to laugh about it, because if you don't, you're going to go insane or drink more.
Yeah.
Not that we know about that or anything.
I'm already like...
No, not that we know anything about that. No. So I'm sitting here loading up my tobacco pipe for a nice little, yeah. Not that we know anything about that. No, the state of our society, how everything is getting more expensive, people are getting poorer, and the rich are getting richer. And somehow it's supposed to be my fault because I'm a white male who's straight for of-age women. No. Can't imagine why people are drinking more.
2 shots deep already. We just started.
Joe Biden admits that life under his presidency sucks.
Well, he's just being honest.
Because he inherited Trump's mess. Oh, because Trump inherited Obama's mess. Oh.
There's a lot of anxiety. Gas prices are up exceedingly high. Well, no shit.
Yeah,
Let's,
but
let's hear
actually-
the man's own words.
Yeah, let's go.
We're in a situation where there's a lot of anxiety. Gas prices are up exceedingly high. They're not.
Oh, that's all it is. Could that have anything to do with the fact that you killed the Keystone Pipeline your first week in office and have been?
I mean, yeah, logically speaking, I'm not trying to be a dick, but oh, I gotta sneeze. Okay, we're good. Yeah. Logically speaking, it's just like, yeah, well, you're fucking deleting people's jobs, shutting down the gas. I would have been like, okay, you're allowed to drill for oil and all that, but there's got to be a cleaner and more energy efficient way to do it. Instead of working on a compromise, it's like, no, you're not allowed. You're trying to go greener for the environment. Fuck you. You're shut down your fucking oil making factory. And that's just it. That's where it's conflicting for me. Is because YouTube, I'm all for saving the environment and the animals, but I'm not gonna stop doing what I do. You know, I may get like grass-fed lamb chops. I go to the grocery store and they're like, these lambs were fed with grass-fed chickens, that kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I'm gonna do that over the traditional because it just makes me feel better as a person.
Been directly attacking the energy sector ever since.
Yeah.
Hey, I wonder why.
Oh, when Trump was in office, we were energy independent.
Yep.
And now here we are being slaves to OPEC again and all other horse shit they got going on.
And of course, how do you put out a fire that has spun completely out of control? By dumping gas on it. White House confirms Biden effort to shut down another major pipeline.
Oh, for fuck's sake. In Joe Biden's defense, he's going to get hate no matter what he does. But at the same time, it's like our economy sucks. And now people are having to pay $7, $8 for a gallon of gas. Now that's just going to go up to like $9, $10 a gallon. And no one's going to look too favorably upon that. You want to go greener for the environment? Let's make a car where all you have to do is shit in the gas tank and like every poop you make gets you like 80 miles to the gallon. Fuck's sake, I'll go to Taco Bell and munch out until I can't fucking eat and I'm about to burst. And the only thing I gotta do is crap and then I'll just bend over into the gas tank and fucking crap in the goddamn gas tank. Be like, there you go. Gas shortage my ass. New Cobra fam. I'm sitting here sipping on some 12-year-old whiskey and some cranberry juice mixed half and half. And this drink, like this whiskey with that cranberry juice, it's a more sophisticated palate. Yes, but I quite like the taste of this. Simply exquisite.
Enbridge Line 5.
Yeah, what are you guys gonna do when gas is $12 a gallon?
Yeah. And you know what?
And people are telling me like, Cobra, you'll increase your chances of getting a chick if you get your driver's license. Or I'm like, why the fuck do I want to get my driver's license if gas is gonna be $12 a gallon? Like, unless I can physically afford it, then y'all got a cracker fucked up, dude.
Our former governor, stunning and brave, Jennifer Granholm, said when she was asked about this, she laughed.
Yeah, I know.
As if people spending almost double for their energy bills this winter is something to be hysterically funny.
Yeah, fuck that bitch. We're not all rich fucking politicians. That's just it. Like the blatant snobbery of the world we live in. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh fuck. I'm feeling good, dude. Yeah, man. I take another squizzle of the the 12-year-old whiskey and some of that cranberry juice. Dude, shit. Surprisingly, the cranberry juice complements that whiskey just beautifully, in my opinion. And that's just my opinion. You might think to yourself, "Oh, Cobra, I've had that whiskey and blah blah blah. I'd rather mix, rather that's your opinion, dude." Like my fans send me an unopened bottle of whiskey. I'm just like, okay, let's see how it tastes. It tastes pretty good, man.
Like I said, can't feed your kids, can't heat your house, you can't work, travel. It's fucking not gonna work out.
That is exactly my point, YouTube. You can't feed your family, you can't travel, you're just fucked. And what are people supposed to do when they're fucked? Because to that 10:30 mark, that's when the stream's cutting off. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's only like 9:39, so we got a couple out, like at least another hour of streaming before I pass out for the evening. Oh yeah. Yeah.
You know, Jennifer Granholm was a shit governor while she was in charge of Michigan. She did one good thing. One. In however long she was in office. She was an absolute shit show. And now as energy secretary, she just shit her pants and flossed her ass with the sheets on the way out.
Yep. Yes, she did.
F that hooer.
Yep.
So, yeah, dudes, stock up. Yeah, go out and get food, things like that now. Dried beans, rice. Stock up so you don't have to go out as much this winter unless you absolutely have to, because we're just seeing the tip right before it goes balls deep in our ass of that iceberg.
Yep. And like when we start having rolling blackouts and people, it's just, listen, man, people are going to get really pissed off.
Yep.
And we outnumber them.
Yeah.
Yes, we do. So it's not gonna. That fight's not gonna go how they think it's gonna go.
Well, in the beginning, it'll be bad, but it won't. In the long run, they won't be able to sustain it.
Mm-hmm. But it's not all.
Butt segments.
All you know.
Continue waiting patiently. Sex is not a need, it's a want. Sweet of age, female, born, female, identify as female, asked.
Terrible news. I find this hysterical.
Oh, is this what they're going to try to like ram it up our ass that it's a good thing?
Oh no! It gets this. This is that we're going to get to that. Obama rages after former White House.
Obama rages after a former White House doctor claims, I'm 100% sure that Joe Biden is incapable of doing that job. You're going to be a pipe smoker, you're going to need pipe, your tobacco tamper, fucking country. Yes. I'm going for a smoke in my pipe. I'll be right back.
This doctor claims, I'm 100% sure that Joe Biden is incapable of doing his job. I thought he was going to get upset, when somebody finally broke the news to him that Big Mike's got a penis.
Oh, yeah.
Although I'm sure he knows by now.
He knew that by now.
Yeah, they play swords at the urinal.
His so-called wife with the colon tickler.
Hey, Barry, you want a tonsil massage? Sure, Big Mike. Bastard. Yes, that one was black.
Yeah.
It's hilarious. Barack Obama and Biden gang have a fit when former White House doctor Ronnie Jackson claimed that Joe Biden is unable mentally to perform the job of the President of the United States because he's senile. Who knew?
He should have retired 10 years ago.
I mean, dude,
he should have run for the second. He should have been done.
His cognitive decline during his campaign was obvious.
Mm-hmm.
Since he has taken office, wow.
Well, first of all,
wow.
Being the president is probably incredibly stressful.
Yeah, but he's not really the president. We know that.
I know. But he's already cognitive declining, old as shit, and he's going to add in all of this stress. Of course, it's speeding up.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just common sense. That's right. Common sense is a superpower.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
people don't deal too much in that anymore.
Yeah, you can only find common sense in the definition of superpowers in the Marvel universe.
Yeah, for how well that is going to hold up. I hear the Eternals is a steaming pile of pig shit.
First of all, I don't believe any of these fucking polls.
Well, we gotta lead into it first.
I know, but I just saw I saw those stats on the screen.
Like I said, it's not all bad news, because even in cherry-picked push polls that oversample Democrats on an average of 3 to 5 points, Biden's approval has dropped to 38%. Now, I'm just going to ask. I mean, we all work with people that we're not friends with. Do you actually know any solid Biden supporters?
I do not. Oh, I know of some. I have unfriended them, and I will not. I'm done associating with those people because you cannot reason with them. Number one.
No.
Number two, they suffer from a mental illness, or they're incredibly mentally weak. They're so susceptible to this propaganda. It is insane. And then the minute you confront them with evidence, they just dig the grave deeper.
Oh yeah, and when confronted with proof that they have a mental illness, like that article that we covered that shows more than half of liberal women under 30 have a mental illness of some kind. Oh shit! Oh, the hate mail blew up. It was glorious.
We're just telling the truth.
Hey, you don't like the facts? Don't talk to us. We're just presenting them to you.
Listen, the truth is not an insult, and reality is not an attack.
You can buy that shirt on patrolbase.net. Bitches. Or you can buy this one on the Streamlabs merch store. It's good time. Not Streamlabs, Stream Elements. Sorry.
Sorry.
It's all good. Yeah. Do you approve or disapprove of the job Joe Biden has done as president? 37.8% approve. Kamala Harris has now set a world record for being the least liked vice president in history with an approval rating of 27.8. Holy hot damn! How did you fuck that up?
At what point do we just say fuck it and start over? How low does this approval have to go? 10%?
I mean, just remember, this is published on USA Today.
Yeah.
They are the same people who expect you to believe that this pairing of fuckwits got 81 million votes a year ago. I'm not saying that it didn't happen. I can't say that because of the platform that we're on, but I'm just saying that's a lot to swallow.
What do you
said Amy Horton on her first date.
What are you trying to say? That the ice cream cones that were delivered,
81 million scoops of ice cream, man.
Or
there was some chocolate in there, and it turned out that chocolate was shit.
Yeah, I would hate to go to that ice cream social.
Or a Tess Holiday Neapolitan.
Oh, God damn you.
Herpes spaghetti and garlic bread.
Stop, man. Stop. Serious. Stop it. Oh, my God. That's horrible. What is wrong with you, bro?
I know. I'm a terrible person, but I learned from the best.
I know.
Yeah. Mm. Mm. 12-year-old whiskey. Ah, that cranberry juice. Delicious.
Trained you well, yeah. Young Padawan.
But
Yeah.
this is called the leftoids versus, or facts versus leftoids.
Here we go.
Wow. Even when faced with all of this,
The numbers don't lie.
MSNBC gaslights with the claim that inflation is a good thing.
All right. All right. Hang on a minute.
All right, here we go.
Gotta itch my ear. Okay.
I have a feeling he's about to get spun up.
Is inflation a good thing for Venezuela?
No.
Was it a good thing for Cuba?
No.
I mean, those people in Cuba, they lived on pennies a day for decades, and they've been, economically just gutted.
Yep.
It happened in Venezuela. It's happening all over the place where you're getting this dictator shit going.
That's correct. Holy cow. Why the inflation we're seeing now is a good thing. Oh my God. Now, this is the funniest part here. It's not even this article. I mean, cognitive disconnect of this type is just typical from MSNBC, or MSNPC, I should say. 2 weeks ago, the Babylon Bee put out a satirical article. 10 great things about hyperinflation. When news is more satirical than the Babylon Bee, you done fucked up.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I was watching some old was it a documentary on YouTube. They were showing people before Hitler came to power. People were actually heating their house with bundles of money because it was cheaper than coal.
Whew. That's messed up. You want to read the 10 great things about hyperinflation? This should be funny. Number 1, with your cash now worthless, you have plenty of toilet paper. You can save yourself all those awful shit ticket runs to Costco. Number 2, you can become an origami expert. Make little swans and lovely cranes out of your cash. It will at least triple its worth.
Well, they do that in Zimbabwe.
Number 3, you can finally get rid of that pesky belly fat because no food.
Oh, yeah.
There's a bunch of you out there who could stand to lose a few, I'm just saying.
Yeah, if shit goes the way I'm going, you ultra fat people, you're not going to be able to keep up. You're going to die.
Hey, first rule of Zombieland is cardio, mother fornicators.
Yeah. If you cannot move and you need a battery-powered scooter to get more calories from Walmart, you Walmart motherfuckers, you're going to die.
That's too far.
You can't jump over the 8-foot wall. You take a hell of a lot of resources to maintain. Your health is shit. Fuck you.
Hyperinflation sounds really cool. Like when Luke Solo drove his Millennium Falcon into hyperspace in the Star Wars movie. Neat. Number 5. So there's a nerd out there who just got pissed off somewhere. Achieve your lifelong goal of becoming a millionaire. You don't even have to travel to Venezuela. Unfortunately, a double cheeseburger also costs $1 million. Wow. I said Bill Gates is worth how many billions of dollars, and apparently a good haircut costs just that much more.
Well, the thing is Bill Gates, when this gets bad, is going to wind up getting
a JFK haircut. That is correct.
Which probably was going to happen to a lot of people who were. And when it gets bad, people are just going to blame people.
Oh, of course.
I mean, historically, that's the way it goes.
I mean, look at it right now. The left blames everybody except themselves, and big government is responsible for everything they bitch about.
Yeah. I mean,
so what's their solution? More of it.
More government, because that's going to fix everything. Historically, that's worked out so well in every single instance. Not.
Okay, we're going to have to go with a big fuck off.
Number 6, make lifelong friends while chatting in the bread line. There's no better bonding experience than standing in a bread line and then fighting off a gang of machete-wielding thugs trying to take your bread.
Yeah.
Number 7, swole biceps from hauling wheelbarrows of cash just to buy a Hot Pocket. It will be used to heat your home. Number 8, great job security as long as you work at a money printing press. Number 9, you finally have an excuse to cash in that unsightly gold tooth. Ka-ching! And number 10, equity at last. Thanks to hyperinflation, everyone will soon be on the same level of starvation of death. Yay for equity.
Yes, that's exactly what happens.
So many great things about hyperinflation, dudes. I mean, you just gotta look for the silver lining, right?
Yeah, that's awesome. What's the worst that can happen?
I don't know.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
A good idea if Ferry showed up for that one.
The good idea fairy always shows up uninvited, man. And I understand.
That one's been released, right?
Yeah.
All right, good.
Yeah, you guys seen the good idea fairy?
Yeah, you gotta watch that one.
You better have.
Yeah, how many people we have watching now?
We are up to 822. And I'm thinking that some people might be getting kicked off of the stream because when we first started, we had like 176 people watching. I clicked go live, 80 disappeared. And now we're having a hard time cracking 1,000 when last week at this point in the stream, we were already up well over that.
13.
Yeah, I wonder if we're being throttled.
How many likes do we have?
402, less than half.
What are you doing, Joe?
You guys got to smash it like a virgin on prom night.
Mm.
Do it. And we can get to some super chats if you like, good sir. What do you say?
Yeah.
Yeah, we like super chats around here. Let's jump back to the beginning here. Cliff 3188. Evening, gents. Something I heard today. Taking medical advice from Dr. Fauci is like taking a gun safety course from Alec Baldwin.
Oh my God.
What?
Yeah, that's kind of my whole point. Is y'all want to give me shit about the shit I did on Courtney Knight's live stream, but look at Alec Baldwin. It's a little too far. It's 10 o'clock, man. I'm gonna stop the stream and, just enjoy the rest of my evening. But, it's a show.
Let's go, Brandon. Yes. Starting off the night with good jokes. Triggers McNickers with a $20 donation. Thank you so much. Historically speaking, to eradicate a culture without genocide, one must disarm the eunuchs of their men, dishonorable whores of their women, and disobedient traitors of their children. So who's trying to conquer us then?
That's a good question. I'm doing all right. Just kind of chill out. Catch you later.